Hi friends, welcome back to your favorite My Zone show, Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. Whose future?
Your future.
My name is Ritumwena Shikaya, and today I have a very beautiful friend with me today.
Hi guys, my name is Fuku and I'm back in the studio. We're back and I'm so excited to see what we're going to do today, Shay.
I'm so glad you're here. Well, today is... Let me start with the right thing to say. Before we get right into it, we're seated on these beautiful bean bags. We'd like to thank Innovations for them, and if you'd like to contact them to get anything for your party, for anything that you'd like to do, please contact them on info@kickstartnam.com. And now, as I was saying, the theme for this week is, can you guess? Look in the screen. Can you guess what that is?
You know, I see a lot of computers around me. I see a lot of technological things.
So yes, this week we're learning about local media, but today specifically we're going to speak about what you just said, which is technology.
Shay, that's such a big word. Are we going to break it down today?
Yes, I'm sure Zoey and Zacky are going to do that.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, let's sing a quick song.
Ooh.
I'd like to sing, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stamp your feet.
Wow.
You're
now
really
I'm
good
ready.
Singer.
What?
You're a really good singer.
Thanks, Shay. We're all good singers. Yes, we heard you.
Yes, definitely. But for now, let's head on to the coolest people that we know, Zoey and Zacky.
The one and the onlys. The greatest show in the whole world. My name is Zacky.
Hi, beautiful friends. My name is Zoey, and I miss all of you beautiful friends so much. But before we get into today's stuff, Zacky,
yeah,
do you know what today is?
Today is a special day, right?
Yes, today is Kasinga Day.
Wow.
But friends, together we are niece and
nephew. And today, with this week, we're learning all about local media. How cool is that, Zoe?
I know. Today is all about technology.
Wow. Now, technology is a way of communicating and getting things done. It's also knowing how to do things. So, technology is basically knowledge, right, Zoe?
Yes, it gives us so much knowledge.
Wow.
You use things like the internet or cell phones.
Or laptops?
Yes, even laptops.
Wow, that means you get to communicate to more people at once.
Yes, that's so amazing.
But Zoe, I always wanted to know, how does that influence the media?
Well, before technology, we just used to have newspapers or magazines or TV or even radio.
Whoa, and those aren't fast things. So sometimes you have to wait for the next day before you could even get a message to people.
Exactly.
Wow. But now, Zoe,
Now we get to communicate immediately with a whole bunch of people at once.
wow! But now, Zoe, doesn't that mean that normal things like newspapers and radios are in the past?
No, Zacky. Now you get to make the things which we print so much more exciting, so you can make it even better.
Wow! So you get to add videos and pictures and sound?
Yes, definitely.
Oh, wow. So now not only do you get to read a story, but you get to hear it and see it as well.
Yes, so those are videos, exactly. Technology makes media exciting and fast, like a whole new adventure.
Wow, Zoe, what a day of learning. But do you know what energy all that learning gave me?
What?
Guess what we're doing now?
Tell me.
We're singing!
Ooh, okay, get ready, friends. And a one, and a two, and a 1, 2, 3. The robot dance, the robot dance. A computer, a computer. The internet, technology. Technology, technology. A computer, technology. Technology, technology. The robot dance, the robot dance, the robot dance. The robot dance, the robot dance. A computer, a computer. The internet, technology.
I had to add my own note there. I got too excited, friends.
I know, you always get so excited.
And I had so much fun learning about technology. But now it's time for a fun fact.
Well, you know you always give the fun facts.
Oh, I totally forgot. So, kids and friends, did you know that the first ways we used to use technology was when they invented the wheel?
The wheel? Well, friends, I love Zacky's fun facts. Friends, remember that news should always be truthful and shared with others.
But, Zoe, it's our saddest time with all our friends.
Already?
We have to leave. But don't worry, friends. Don't worry. We'll be back here, same time, same place.
From us, it's bye. Well, friends, Zoe and Zacky were so much fun. I just feel like they keep getting smarter, don't you think?
Oh, smarter and smarter every single day.
Yes. Well, now it's time for us to have some fun.
Ooh, wait till I see we have some balls here. I'm
Yes.
dying to know what we're doing today.
Now I feel like you should explain to them
You feel like I should
the
explain to
active
them?
activity for today. Yes.
Okay, so the active activity for today is us turning into technology. So we have balls here that we're gonna throw to each other. So Wetu, if I throw you this ball, all you need to do is catch it and act out or say out the technology device I'm telling you to.
Oh. Okay, so you're gonna throw the ball to me.
Yeah, and then you're gonna throw the ball to me.
Okay.
And you throw the ball to each other.
Oh, this is so exciting. I
Okay.
wanna start.
Okay.
Are you starting?
Oh, you're starting.
Okay, let me start.
Are you guys starting?
Okay, so I want you to be a computer.
Loading web pages, surfing through the internet.
Ooh, wow.
Computer.
Yay! Okay, my turn.
Your turn. You need to be a mouse.
A mouse. A mouse goes.
Ooh.
you left click, you right click, and you scroll with the mouse.
Yes.
And then you go to the web page on the top of the screen.
Wow, I'm so smart.
Okay, so now I want you to be a printer.
Do you see the pages coming out of me?
I can see the papers.
All the words, guys. These are the words on my paper. Okay, I'm a computer that's printing. The printer. How did I do it too?
You did amazing. That was so funny, guys. Don't you
I
think?
wonder what they're doing. I wonder what you guys are doing.
We're gonna find out later. Okay.
Okay, last one. Let me think about this.
Okay.
I want you to be a laptop.
A laptop. Oh, I know. A laptop opens like this, and then it looks like that. So tap, and then the screen, and close it again, and I put it away. That was so much fun. Oh, I have one more.
One more?
Yes, my favorite one.
Oh my gosh.
I want you to be a phone.
Kring, kring, kring.
Hello.
Where is you?
Yes, it's me. Hi, Buku.
Hi.
Okay, thank you so much for having some fun with me. But before we get carried away, let's get back to our lessons, because now it's week 10, lesson 2 for pre-primary learners.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is My Family. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we need to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and sing our special sanitizing song. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Sanitize every day so the germs can stay away. Yay! Good job, everyone! For today's lesson, we will be doing some cutting and sounds. Our first exercise today, boys and girls, let us turn to page 19. Now on page 19, there's nothing there. And that is because it's going to be your job to cut out different family members' chores. Now you can find it from a magazine or a newspaper or from any type of book that you can cut from. And then after you're done cutting, you can paste them in the box below. Now I'm going to show you what chores look like for each family member. Now the word chores means a special job to do at home. We have the first one that you can see, a boy who's putting away his toys. That is his special job in the house. The next one, we have father who is mopping the floor. That is his chore as well. The next picture we can see is of mother and another child who is cleaning the dishes. That is also a chore. The next one we can see is of a little girl, sister, and her job seems to be to feed the dog. Oh, look at that dog, it looks so hungry. Then the other chore that we can see down below is of someone dusting the tables. Uh-oh, and it looks like he's about to sneeze. Oh no. Then the last thing we can see is of a man, maybe father, throwing away the rubbish. So remember, chores are little jobs we have to do in the house to keep it clean and safe. And the chores are always done by the family members. So if you have a special chore at home, I want you to remember it. And also, I want you to ask your parents to give you one more chore. Because the more chores you have, the more responsible you will be, like a big girl or a big boy. Also remember, my dear children, that a pair of scissors can be very dangerous. So when you're cutting out from a magazine or from a newspaper or any book, make sure that there's an adult near you and you are holding your pair of scissors correctly. And when you are done, please put your pair of scissors away because it is not a toy. Also, when you are sticking your pictures, make sure that you use a glue that is easy for you to use. And when you are done with your glue, please put the cap on so that it does not dry out. Have fun looking for your family members doing their chores, and I will see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zacky.
For our last exercise today, boys and girls, let's now turn to page 20. On page 20, we can see that we have some friends. Oh, and they're so happy to see us. These friends have their own names, and it is going to be our job to circle the names with the same ending sounds. Now remember, the sound that a person has in their name can also sound the same as someone else. So we are going to go through each of our friends' names and see which ones have the same ending sounds. And then when we find them, we are going to circle. Now the first person is the boy. Hello, and his name is Titus. Titus. Now we want to find out if Titus is going to have the same ending sounds as his other friends. Let's go to the next one, the girl wearing the green. What is her name? Well, her name is Marina. Marina. Titus. Marina. Do they sound like they end the same? No. So we are going to leave Titus and say goodbye to him. Goodbye, Titus. Now let's go to the next friend. We have Chesrina. Does the name Chesrina have the same ending as Marina? Chesrina. Marina. Yes, they do. They sound like they end the same. So you are going to circle Marina and Chesrina, the beautiful girl with the glasses. Now let's move on to the last girl who is wearing a pink dress. We want to find out if her name sounds the same as Chesrina and Marina. Her name is Serena. Serena. Chesrina. Marina. Does her name sound the same? Yes, it has the same sounding ending. Well done, everyone. So you are going to circle Marina, Chesrina, and Serena. Good job. When you are done, you can wave goodbye to our 4 friends. Bye, everyone. So keep practicing the different sounds, and even with your friends and family, try and find out who has the same ending sound. I will see you soon, my dear friends, after our advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of a lesson, boys and girls, and I hope that you managed to finish your work. Remember, if you do not know or you don't understand, you can always ask an adult. Just make sure that you finish your work by yourself. Now that we are done with the lesson, let us sanitize. So, we are going to start by rubbing inside our hands, in between our fingers, around our hands, on our wrists, and the fingertips too. Well done. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, my friend Sashi said he was going to come and visit me, so I want to know where he is. Oh, hello Sashi. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, pre-primary learners, I hope you guys learned so much. But now let's head on to week 10, lesson 2 for grade 2 learners.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, My Zone and Zacky Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zacky Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is public transport and local media. And before we get into any lessons, grade 2s, we need to sanitize. So let's take our sanitizer and rub gently and carefully all over our hands. Remember, boys and girls, when we are using sanitizer, we need to make sure that we rub carefully and try very hard not to play with it. It is not a toy. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about plurals and conjunctions. For our exercise for today, as the first one we're going to do, please can you turn to page 20. On page 20, we are going to be doing plurals. Now, the rules about plurals can change depending on the plural. But what you need to first know is that a plural means many. So, when we say singular, we are meaning one thing. And then when we mean plural, we are meaning two or many. So let's take a look at the board so that we can know when to use certain letters for plurals and how to use them. Now, if you're going to change a word from a singular to a plural, which means many, you are either going to use S or ES. Now, the simple rule on when to use S and when to use ES is that if you see an H, a X, or an S at the end of any word, that means you are going to use ES for your plural. But if you don't see those letters, that means you are just going to use an S. So we are going to try and find out from the words that we have on the board and also the words that we have in our book, which we should use to change the word from singular to plural. Now, we're going to start with the first one that we have. The first one that we have is the word newspaper. So if I have one newspaper, I have a singular newspaper. The moment they become two newspapers, that now means it is a plural. So the word newspaper changes to newspapers. And how and which one do we use? Well, we take a look at the last letter of the word newspaper. And we check if it's ending with an H, X, or S. That means we will add ES. But the word newspaper ends with an R, my dear friends. So we are just going to add an S to make the word newspapers. And now our word is complete. Let's now take a look at the second one. The second one is when we have one watch. Now, when we have one watch, we say this is a singular word, one watch. But now when we have two or many watches, we now say we have plural. Two or more make plural. So, one watch. Many watches. Now, which one are we going to use for the word watches? Is it S or ES? Now, remember, we look at the last letter of that word. In this case, the last letter is an H. So we are going to take a look at H, which means we are using ES at the end. So we write our E and our S for watches. Very good. So far, so good, I hope. The next one we're going to do together is the word brush. Now, if I have one brush, this is what it looks like. Singular brush, one brush. But if I have two or more, that means that I am going to use the word or change the word from brush to brushes. So which one do we use? Do we use an S or an ES? We take a look at the last letter in the word brushes. And our last letter is an H. And remember, any words that end with H, X, or S will have an ES. So that means the word brushes is going to end with ES. So far, so good, everyone. I hope you're getting it right. Let's now go to the next one, the last one that we're going to do together. Now, here we have the word box. And if I add another box, remember this is singular, one box. If I add another box, I will have two boxes, and anything two or more becomes a plural, and the word changes from box to boxes. Yes, well done. So you are going to first check the last letter of the word that you have, box. And then we check if whether or not we are using S or ES. And in this case, the word box ends with an X, which means that we are going to change the word from a singular to a plural using ES. Well done. Now that you have the rule, I want you to try and do the rest by yourself. But remember, S is for all the other letters that end at the word, but ES is for H, X, and S. So take your time and watch that last letter carefully. Now, let us move on to page 21. On page 21, we are going to be doing some conjunctions. Oh, that's a very interesting word. Everybody, let's say conjunctions. Conjunctions. Well done. As you can see in the box, we have some conjunctions. We are going to be using those conjunctions to complete each sentence. So let us read our conjunctions. We have and, or, before, because, but, so, after. Remember, we use a conjunction to make a word complete and to join a word, one idea with another idea. So if the ideas are on different sides, we use the conjunction to bring them together to make one sentence or one question. Let us do number one together. It says, let's go to the bakery, dash, get a treat. Let's try again. Let's go to the bakery, dash, get a treat. Now you're going to have to use different conjunctions to see which one sounds the most correct. Let us try and use the word and. Let's go to the bakery and get a treat. That sounds correct, but let's just try one more before we use that one. Let's use the word because. Let's go to the bakery because get a treat. No, that does not sound correct. So let us try the word so. Let's go to the bakery so get a treat. That doesn't sound right either. So I think our word is and. Now I'd like you to try different conjunctions for different sentences and questions before you make your decision. And when you think you have the right one, then you will fill in the dash. Take your time with this one, my dear friends, and make sure that you read your sentence more than twice so that you understand which conjunction to use. I will see you soon when you are done with both exercises after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn and more. We distribute countrywide in over 7 different languages.
We have now come to the end of our lesson, and boys and girls, I hope you had so much fun. Remember, if you're not sure or you can't remember what to do, you can always ask an adult for help. Just make sure that you end up finishing your work by yourself. Now that we are done though, it is time for us to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and rub our hands carefully. Remember, you can always use soap and water to sanitize and keep your hands germ-free. Make sure that your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I thought I saw him somewhere. My dear friend Sashi should be around. Oh, hello Sashi. So, from Sashi and I would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye!
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Wow, those are such educational lessons, guys. And doesn't it just give you motivation to learn more?
Yes,
and look
so
forward to
many
the
things.
next lesson. But don't worry, grade 3s, your lesson is coming up next. Okay, we have week 10, lesson 2, just for you, grade 3s.
Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zacky Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zacky Online. Hello everyone and welcome to MyZone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is transport and communication. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, it is important for us to sanitize. Remember, when you sanitize, you are trying to stay safe from coronavirus. So make sure that your hands are fully covered and dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, we will be talking about creative writing, nouns, and prepositions. For our lesson now, boys and girls, let's turn to page 20. On page 20, we are going to be doing some creative writing. Yay, these are so fun to do. And today we actually have a beautiful one to do that involves road signs. Now, boys and girls, the road can be a very dangerous place to be. So there is road signs and also some rules that you can follow for you to be safe. So we are going to act out everything that we see there before we write anything. So I'd like you to please stand up, and you're going to stand up and we're going to do this together. So the first sign that we see is the sign stop. So that's the one I want you to do when we say the word stop. And then I want you to look left. This is my right hand, so I'm going to look left. And then you look right. Very good. So we're going to start at stop. Look left, look right. Well done. Now we're going to continue and we're going to listen. Very good. And then it says look for cars. So whilst you are listening, you're going to be looking for cars. So let's start from the beginning. It says stop. Look left, look right. Listen. Look for cars. Well done. Let's continue. Now it says wait and think. So that's what you're going to say. You're going to say wait and think. Very good. And then it says do not run. Let's try that again. It says wait and think. Do not run. Very good. Now let's put that all together for now. We have the first one, stop. Look left, look right. Listen. Look for cars. Wait and think. Do not run. Very good. Then, if there are no cars, go. Good job, everyone. Let's repeat the last one. If there are no cars, go. Well done. Now let's try it again from the beginning. We are going to start and say, stop. Look left, look right. Listen. Look for cars. Good job. Wait. Think. Do not run. If there are no cars, go. Well done, everyone. Now I want you to practice that one by yourselves at home, and you can even do it with your mother, father, or anyone that you can do it with. Just make sure that you follow what is in the booklet. Now let's get back to our creative writing. So clearly these are rules that you need to follow if you're going to cross the road, but they are just words. It is our job now to put them in sentences, because remember, letters make sounds, sounds make words, and then words turn into sentences, and sentences change into stories. So we are going to start by making a sentence that we are going to put as the first thing we need to do. The first thing is, when you are crossing the road, comma, stop. That is the one that we want to do first. So we're going to write capital letter W for the word when. I would like you to please follow with me. Remember, we put a capital letter to begin a sentence, and we have our capital letter W. So we are going to say, when, very good, you, make sure all your letters are the same size, cross, good job, take your time, just make sure that your letters are neat and the spaces in between are correct. When you cross the what, class? The road. Now, I am going to put a comma. Remember, a comma is part of punctuation, and it looks something like this. Now, a comma does not sit on top, rather it sits on the line. So we are just going to put our comma, there we go, and we have it there. Let's take a look at our sentence before we continue. When you cross the road, then what do we need to do? First, stop. So we're going to write the word first. There we go. First. And then we're going to use the word that is in the instruction, which is the word stop. First, stop. And we are now done with our sentence. But our sentence is going to be wrong if we don't put a full stop. So, we now have a sentence. Let us read our sentence. When you cross the road, comma, first stop. Now I want you to continue by yourselves. These are the instructions that you need to give someone who is going to be crossing the road. I want you to try and imagine how you would tell someone what to do, using your actions as well. Take your time with this one. Remember to use all the words that are there for the instruction, and then read each sentence as soon as you are done with it. Don't forget to put your capital letter and your full stop at the end of a sentence. Now that we're done with that, let's go to another exercise before I let you finish that one on page 21. On page 21, we are going to be doing plurals. Now, plurals are very, very fun to do. But before we do them, we need to know what a singular noun is and what a plural noun is. Now, a singular noun is a name of one person one thing or one place. For example, one dog barked last night. So a singular noun is either one person, one thing, or one place. Now the plural noun are names of things that are more than one. So we have many people, many places, or many things. For example, 3 dogs barked last night. So we moved from 1 dog to 3 dogs. And this is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be adding an S to the singular noun that we can see, and we're going to rewrite it and add our S in the next box for the plurals. When we are done with that, we are going to draw a picture. So I am going to show you what I have done on the board. I have chosen the word spoon. Now the first one, when it is a singular noun, we say 1 spoon. But when it changes from a singular noun to a plural noun, we say many spoons. We have added our S, and that is the one that changes it from a singular noun to a plural noun. Then there are some spoons that you can see to show that it is not 1 spoon but 2 spoons. So your plural can be 2 or more. Take your time with this one, read each word. Don't forget to add your S for the plural and to draw your picture very well. Now before we go, I want us to turn to page 22. On page 22, we are going to be doing some prepositions. And this one is very, very fun. We are going to be using the words on, in, near, between, and under. Now, as you can see, we have a beautiful picture of 2 cats around things. The first cat that you can see is actually on the chair. And the first sentence is actually talking about that cat. It says, the cat is sitting dash the chair. So you need to look at the cat that is on the chair and then put the word on in the correct place. The next one is talking about the books. The books are dash the table. It is your job to pick from the words above so that you can fill it in correctly. Number 3 is talking about the shoes. Number 4 is talking about the clock. Number 5 is talking about the dog. Number 6 is talking about the table. And number 7 is talking about the chair. Take a good look at the pictures, boys and girls, and use the words in the boxes to fill in the sentences. Have fun with all the work that you have. Try to take your time so you can get all the answers correct. And I will see you soon after this advert break.
Follow us on MyZone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoey and Zacky.
Now come to the end of our lesson, boys and girls, and I hope you had so much fun. Remember, if there's something you did not understand or you're not sure, it's okay to ask for help, so long that you do the exercise by yourself. Now that we're done, we need to sanitize. Remember, we sanitize to stay safe, but also to keep the people around us that we love safe as well. So make sure that you sanitize as regular as possible. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I want to go outside and play, but I can't do that alone. Is Zacky around? Zacky! Hello. Oh, there you are, Sashi. Do you want to go outside and play? Great. So, from Sashi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.
Well, friends, this was such a fun-filled episode for today. I hope you guys learned so much. Puku looks like she learned a
I
lot.
definitely learned so much and I had so much fun getting active.
Well, guys, from us today, we're going to say bye. But before we do that, tomorrow is our Afrikaans episode. We're learning all about tearfear. See you guys again tomorrow. Bye.